Let's just go for it. 50 facts about me, round 2. I just think these are more fun than just like, my favorite color is blue, so that's why I'm doing these random, weird 50 facts. I have horrible cuticles. I just trimmed them the other day, but like this one is pretty bad. It's so disgusting, I need to get help. I read with my headlamp. If it's dark and I don't feel like putting on a lamp, problem solved. Mass market paperbacks smell better than any other book. I will fight you about this. I have a horrible memory, so I can never remember how I meet people. Even my YouTube, I have no idea what caused me to start YouTube. I don't remember. I hate the phrase ever so softly or anything with ever so in front of it. It just, every time I read it, I'm like, I keep track of my subscribers. I know YouTube Analytics kind of takes care of that for me, but I have a notepad on my phone that has it used to be every 100 until I got to like 5,000, and now it's just every 500. I have no idea why people get so scared of telling other people their middle names. My middle name is Brooke. It's not a secret. It's not embarrassing. Why is everyone so squeamish about middle names? I hate the noise and the feel of bean bags. If you throw a bean, I'm cringing thinking about it. If you throw a bean bag at me, I will vomit. Oh no. I love sweeping up pools. I would do that for free. If you give me access to swim in your pool for a couple hours, I'll sweep it out for you. I love insane characters. Like, give me a book about a psycho murder-pathic person. Yes. I hate being jump scared. It doesn't matter if it's in a video or if you come up behind me and scare me, I will probably cry. Yeah, this was the spring of freshman year, and I had a best friend named Abby. Abby and my friend Jody had gone to see the Hunger Games midnight premiere, and I was going to go see it afterward. So she's telling me, in the scene that Rue dies, I farted. I laughed at the time, and then I was like, okay, whatever. And then I went to go see the movie with Abby. Rue dies, and it's, you know how that entire sequence is like 2 minutes of dead silence where Katniss is like getting flowers and crying. She leans over to me and she's like, this is the part where I farted. And we lost it. And we were just sitting in the theater, like we were shaking. The people around us probably thought we were sobbing, but to this day, I can't take that seriously because I just think of Abby leaning over and going, this is the part where I farted. And I know Abby watches my videos, so hi. I don't like room temperature fruit. I hate when fruit isn't refrigerated before I eat it. I cannot eat room temperature apples. It makes me want to cry. My mom hates it when I make this face or anything to the like of it. It makes me uncomfortable when dogs have names that you could name your children, like a dog named Ashley. If I got separated from my mom when I was little and I couldn't find her walking around the store, I would go to the checkout counter and say, can you please call Lacey to the front? And I would have the person say, like, calling my mom's name on the overhead to get her to come to the cash out register because I was scared and I wanted my mom back. It's really embarrassing. Embarrassing stories with friends. So I used to think that Karars, the ship name for Juliet and Adam, was Kenji and Juliet. I get so nervous when I talk to boys. Like, I have guy friends and we're chill and it's cool, but like, cute boy that I've never spoken to in my life, I become a potato. I prefer to vacation without a schedule. It's always like, we're going here on this day, we're doing this and this, and we're doing this, and I'm just like, I'd rather go and chill. This is one of the more embarrassing ones, but I have not seen a lot of popular movies. Just a couple of examples I have written down. Nightmare Before Christmas. Never seen it in my life. Phantom of the Opera. What is that? The Breakfast Club. Grease. Hairspray. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Like anything that you can name you think is a classic, I probably haven't seen it. I'm a huge fidgeter. Like a lot of times when I'm bored, I'll like hear someone say a word and I'll start spelling it out with my finger, or even if I'm just thinking of a word, I'll just start like, I can't keep still, ever. Even when I'm reading a book, do I have a book to, yes I do. I'll be doing this with this, I'll be just playing over here, I'll be like, oh look at all these over here. I can't keep my hands still if I have to do something focused. My double chin's name is Martha. I am too scared to order coffee at Starbucks. I don't know how it works, I don't know what everything else is, and at this point I'm too embarrassed to ask. I love slam poetry. I cry every single time I watch slam poetry. Okay, you know what? I'm linking you to some slam poetry down below, because if you have never watched a slam poet, what are you doing? When I was little, I remember I don't know if I ever told anyone this, but I remember thinking I never wanted to get married because I was too embarrassed to kiss someone in front of other people. My favorite musical instrument is the French horn. It's just so majestic. I'm horrified of loud noises. If something sounds loudly, suddenly I'll probably cry. If I'm stuck somewhere loud, I'll probably be like, eh. Too much, no. I don't know how to pronounce cognac. I'm horrible at coming up with similes. You know, I actually have an example for this. I was writing Shatter Me fanfiction, and I was talking about how she had like a splatter of blood on the back of her hand, and it was long and skinny, and I couldn't find anything to compare long and skinny, so I was like, it was like a strand of spaghetti, and that's like the first thing that came to mind. I cannot do similes. I'm insecure about my ears, and just because I said that, I have to show you now. Look how big my ears are. This is... Don't look at me. Now you're just gonna think of that every single time I turn my head in any video ever. I get really anxious going to foreign food restaurants because I'm so scared to order things in another language. No, can I just say the fish with the sauce instead of anxiety? I'm really picky about my toast. I like it a certain level of crispness, and if we cross that threshold, I will not eat it. I haven't gotten a pedicure in 10 years because they tickle your feet with the thing, and I hate that, and I'm scared I'll kick them in the face, so I don't do pedicures. I haven't gotten a haircut since April 2012. Can you tell? Still going there. I hate being stuck in places that I can't leave. And it's not the same thing as claustrophobia. I'm okay in small spaces, but it's like, for example, finals. I hate that feeling that we're gonna be in there for 5 hours and I can't leave. It's just, that just makes me really uncomfortable. I can't stand barrettes. Like the things that you unclip right here and there's like a hingey thing that goes down, you put your hair. They never stay in my hair where we've never been friends and I can't wear them and it makes me mad. I feel like half of these are turning into things I hate, but I hate any green fruits other than kiwi, but like green grapes, no. Green up, no. I always lose at don't smile or don't laugh contests. Like even if you tell me don't smile, I will smile because naturally I'm like, why not? You know those competitions where it's like, you stare at each other and whoever cracks first, it's me. It's always me. I love watercolors. I can't do it, which upsets me. I have no idea how to do watercolors, but I love anything with a watercolored pattern on it. Any book with a watercolor on it, I'm like, buy, need. I can type 113 words per minute. I function better on 5 hours of sleep than I do on 8 hours of sleep. I am horrible in groups. I either ignore everyone or I try and be the center of attention. I need to give you a background story on this one first. So, room tour. This is my bed. It's against my huge wall, and right here on my bookshelves, it's against my smaller wall. So, I used to have my bed against this wall, and so now, anytime I have a dream that's set in my bedroom setting is how it was the old way with my bed over there instead of everything like this. And it's so weird and I have no idea why, but that's a thing. I'm forever butthurt because in 4th grade, I tried out for the spelling bee. There were so many people that wanted to do it, there were tryouts, so I remember we were all in the cafeteria. I remember I got the word gingerbread wrong and they wouldn't let me do the spelling bee, and I'm forever mad because gingerbread, I hate the word gingerbread now. G-I-N-G-E-R-B-R-E-A-D. Fish confuse me. I can't stand fish. They just look at you and their little side eye. They don't have eyelids because their eyes are moist and they don't have to blink, so they're just like all the time like this, looking at you. Like even if they're facing over here, they're like, hey. I hate fish. I'm not sure how I feel about sharks either. People ask me what my #1 regret in life is, and it's probably this. In January 2013, I, Whitney Atkinson, looked up spoilers for Unravel Me, and I spoiled myself. I found out Warner's first name. I'm so mad that That scene would have been so much better if I hadn't looked up his first name, but then I think that's it. The huge plot twist in the middle of the book, I didn't find out though, and I'm happy, thank Jesus, but I'm so mad. I really wish I wouldn't have looked up Warner's name, dang it. The reason I have trust issues, let's talk about this. On my 11th birthday, I went to the orthodontist. And I told them it was my birthday, and they were like, oh, happy birthday, you can have a pack of M&Ms. So me being at the orthodontist, I was like, yay, M&Ms, I will eat these later. Mother dearest, would you please put these in your purse until we get home? You see where this is going. I forget about the M&Ms, and a day passes, then I think, Mother dearest, may I have my M&Ms? She ate them. And I haven't forgotten. I have a fascination with Liechtenstein. I don't know what the deal is, but like, I want to go there. I want to meet people there. I want to speak German to the people there. And I love Liechtenstein so much. It's so cute. It's so rich. And the last one, apparently I am really good at winking. So that was everything. This turned into more of a story time rather than facts, but whatever. I hope you liked it. I hope you know more about me. I hope you feel slightly freaked out that we're so close, that our bond is so strong. Bye everyone!